was already clear several years ago that our times are times of turbulence. We've been in constant crisis in the last 20 years, and we should not be surprised that now pandemic is affecting all our lives. This is intrinsic to the times where we're living. But where there are turbulences, there are also opportunities. I think we should look at the upside of turbulence as an opportunity of leveraging the most transformative power of our society, which is entrepreneurship, into something that will lead us into the new world that we all wishing to have.
Impact is the intentionality of bringing a positive social change through society, to society, through the people, to the people. Well, we see that there should be no enterprise without impact, and that impact actually could take place in a more pervasive way via new entrepreneurship. The key point is how to shift from turbulence to transformation. And I believe that impact is a way to lead to positive transformation.
A new generation of entrepreneurs understood that there's no possibility anymore to waste talent and money organizing financial and social impact as a separate pole. They really want to bring both the human impact and the business impact, the economic impact together. And this is how I see new entrepreneurs. They really understood that successful companies, successful endeavors basically manage to bring together these two aspects. We neither are economic or nor social individuals. We're always both. And oddly enough, this is not a new approach. This is quite an old approach. And in fact, this is the way the oldest business have been run throughout centuries. And they are, of course, all family business. And family businesses survive generations and wars and all kind of disruption throughout histories. They share some very common trait. They have a passion for their product while respecting the values of the society.
Social impact can change business because it actually generates a wider inclusion among the stakeholders, but it may differentiate also the participation of shareholders. It can aggregate different resources, financial resources, relational resources. It can develop new insights in terms of value. What is tangible value? What is intangible value? How can actually bring it to the balance sheet? How can build it and design it in the new product, in the new service, in a new model? How can we design hybrid models to make a business become sustainable? Well, all that is, I would say, transformative power, but needs before transformative knowledge. So again, the challenge that we're living now is actually how to bring together so much knowledge which is fragmented, which is polarized sometimes, in a pathway and in an experience that for young entrepreneurs or future leaders can actually be part of their new DNA. They're looking for new skills in terms of a new way of working together, of critical thinking, of tools of how to design and measure impact, on way of how to include in the design process different stakeholders. I'm thinking, for example, of the technological companies that did understand finally that technology without a purpose is just a commodity, is just a tool. But I'm also seeing, and that is very important, the search for this kind of companies made by those people who are looking for a purposeful job, There is wide evidence and research that, for example, millennials are more loyal to their job or to their position or to the corporates and the companies they work for if those companies place at the center the people that work for them in the value generation process.
We can see that the most successful companies in terms of recruiting talent, but also selling products and services, are the ones that do have a purpose. For young entrepreneurs, it is important to develop, besides a business plan and of course a business model, also a purpose for their company. In this way, they can really attract the best talents. And when you attract the best talents, probably you have the right value and the right value proposition as well to attract the best customers. Best customers are the most loyal customers. You know, if we look at in a holistic way, the business and the society we are in, then social skills, social intelligence is much needed. It is something you can really learn and you can really develop. And business schools do have a duty for that. Cottino Social Impact Campus is the #1 in Europe, as it is the first that was developed around this topic. And we've been the first business school in the world, founded over 200 years ago. Two very first institutions in their business, they join forces because they have a common view of the future.
We want to bring this systemic approach of social impact as the intention that business needs to be profitable, to be impactful for the people, and so to be a real transformative force for society.